Oh, is it up? Cool. Thank you. All right. So they're called Despia. Albaz's Bizarre Adventures. I like that. Just in time for JoJo Part 6. Despian of Comedy. When your opponent activates a card or affects that target's a face of Despia cards, you can discard this card. Okay, so it's a hand trap. That's kind of cool. If this card is in your graveyard, tribute a fusion monster, special summon this card. Interesting. If this card is sent to the graveyard or banished by card effect, so fusion summoning, you can add a Despia monster from your deck to your hand, except Tragedy. You can banish this card from the graveyard, target Stigmatica? Kappa? Set it. That must be the new cards. This is a flop. I mean, this one seems pretty cool. Let's read the rest. If this card is normal or special, add a Stigmatica spell and trap. Alright, so this is Stratos. You'll face up fusion monster. You control the struggle battle or leaves the field. So if a fusion, so this whole thing revolves around it. These fusion monsters need to be like really good. Wait, Stigmatica is in Lightning Overdrive? Oh wait, I'm trolling. Seriously? Okay, so I guess that's the shitty. Hold on, Stigmatica's real. What the fuck is Stigmatica? So you mean these shitty cards? Ew, chat, come on. I thought we weren't gonna play these cards. These shitty cards? Yikes. Stigmatica of white. Fusion summon, fusion monster. Okay, so I guess he gets these. Please let these other ones be Stigmaticas too. Stigmaticas are the wounds Jesus had from being crucified. I've never heard of these. They're in Lightning Overdrive. They're from the next set. You mean these? Yeah, they're like they're like with the Sprigons, I think, or something. I don't know. This story's getting kind of wacky. Oh right, yeah. That's the ritual's coming. Yeah, a ritual's coming out. Yeah, these cards aren't great, but they're not bad. They're not great. If a fusion, synchro, or sea or link is special summoned, you can target one effect monster on the field and negate its effects until the end of the turn. You know what? Hold on. All right. You know what it feels like, chat. At this point, I hate to say this. Does it feel like Konami knows that Dogmatica was like broken, so they're like turning down the power of the rest of the archetypes in this storyline? Is it me, or does that kind of feel like what, like they started out so high and they're like, yeah, because with the World Legacy storyline, they didn't do that. Like they started out with World Legacy, and then they went to like Crawlers, and them shits were terrible. And then they were like, these are bad. And they went to Mech Knights, and those were fine. And then they went like the Orcus, and those were insane. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it felt like they started with a 10, and it's just been like down. The opposite of World. Yeah, it feels like they started out with their bet with the big guns, and now they're like intentionally making them worse because they don't want another Dogmatica. Because like, I don't know, it just feels like with Dogmatica, them shits, they did everything. They just, you know, locked you out of the extra deck, I guess. But now it feels like they're intentionally just making these ones weaker. You know, Dogmatica ain't that good. I think Dogmatica is very good. And Dogmatica was also insane in the OCG too. If this card is used as material for a fusion summon from the hand or field and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon. That is good. See, this is good, chat. That's cool. Even if it's banned, this is alright. This one's pretty good. The on-field effect kind of sucks though. Like, this is nowhere near as good as like Maxim, but this is cool. If it's used as fusion material, it just summons itself. It's 3,000 bit. Like, that's really cool. That's probably the, but yeah, 3,000 fusion dude who just summons himself in attack mode. Just like, that's fucking cool. So this requires a Despia plus a lighter dark. These are all Despias, right? Okay, yeah, they're all Despias. So the summoning conditions are easy. Except during the main phase, you can change the attack. Wait, just excuse me, during the main phase. Change the attack of all face-up monsters currently on the field to 0. Except level 8 or higher fusion monsters until the end of the turn. Why is it in the main phase? Almost finished my remote duel setup. It's going to be 1080, 60 frames per second. That's cool. Chat, is anyone else confused why this card only works during the main phase? You change the attack of all face-up monsters on the field to 0, except fusions. Why the fuck doesn't this work in the battle phase? Destined for Duel Links. Cause Fleur-de-Lis. Doesn't Fleur-de-Lis work during the battle phase? What? Flora's main phase? What are y'all talking about? Hold on. What the hell are y'all talking about? I thought Fleur was when it attacked. Fleur summons during the main phase. Oh wait, I have Fleur right here. Yeah, but I mean the attack. I mean the attack in defense. Like, I don't know. Anyways, if this face-up card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, you can add to your hand or special summon one Despia or Fallen Ababaz from your deck. This card, chat, would actually be so good if this was if this just said battle phase. You could just run, like, it would be able to just run over it would almost make it so like you couldn't kill this card in battle, because it would just always make your opponent's dude 0. Activate it when your opponent enters battle phase. Yeah, but your opponent, so like you have to activate this at the end of the main phase, but then your opponent can just be like, all right, I'm gonna do something else now. Is this that good? Let me continue reading. This requires a Despia monster plus, ooh, it's 3 material. 3 material fusions are they're kind of kappa, chat. Unless it's like Leo Dancer, where like she can win the game. 3 material fusions are kind of weird, champ. Okay. Another flop set. God. How am I supposed to make premium videos? I can't get jiggy with this shit, chat. You guys are like, oh, Cap, just make hit video after hit video after hit video. Boring format, shitty sets, trash archetypes, but just go out there and make A+ videos every week. Press 1 if that's what you expect from me, chat. Just make 100,000 video every fucking week. Shitty format, shitty sets, uninspiring archetypes that no one cares about. Holy shit, but just make awesome video. Like, jeez. Is this so much for you to just give us some fucking good cards? Jeez, give us another fucking Dogmatica. See, this is why, as much as we complain about power creep, chat, this is why power creep sells the fucking game. Power creep is like, it's a necessary evil, and eventually it collapses on itself. It's like, you know, I use the metaphor like Venom with Bane. Eventually this shit's gonna kill him, but until it kills you, it's really good for you, Bane, because it keeps you strong. Power creep keeps this game interesting, chat. Otherwise, you just get a bunch of shitty crawler archetypes that no one wants to fucking play, and the content creators, we definitely don't want to make videos on them shits. Like, no one wants to make a video on crawlers. We just do it because it's like part of our job. You know what I mean? Greed is good. Kiba, power creep is bad. No, power creep keeps the game moving. Unfortunately, now you're seeing why it's necessary, chat. I gotta make a video covering this shit. Anyways, tell that to Jerome. Now they don't do power creeping with TC in the TCG. OCG does though. Yeah, they definitely don't do power creep for TCG exclusive archetypes. Otherwise we wouldn't get fucking War Rocks. Hold on for 1 second, Raleigh, guys. During the main phase, target a fusion, synchro, or Xyz or link in your opponent's graveyard. Banish it or special summon it. That's kind of cool. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can inflict damage equal to the destroyed monster's attack or defense. Original. This is like a GX effect if you guys don't know. Like this was considered OP back in like GX. I mean, it's cute, I guess. 3 material for Flame Wingman. Yeah. This was considered like OP and like fucking elemental energy, I guess. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has gone this shit ever since they stopped following the anime. Do you hear that, Big Pimpin'? This is all Roman's fault. Fucking pink hair ass. Ever since Yu-Gi-Oh! Press 1, chat. Ever since Yu-Gi-Oh! Swayed away from the anime, this game's been fucking terrible. Ever since they stopped following the anime, boys. They need to. I'm sorry, but it's true. This Brains era has been fucking weird, champ, dude. Or excuse me, not Brains. This Sevens era has been fucking terrible. Jeez. Roman saved Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, she can't save these fucking core booster sets. I can tell you that. And this damn Brain set that we're getting next is probably gonna be all-time bad. It's gonna be somehow worse than fucking Lightning or a Blazing Vortex. One good card in the set. Okay, so the field spell is the fusion, right? During the main phase, fusion a level 8 or higher fusion. Is the other one, chat? Is the other guy? I feel like he's 7. You guys said they're called stigmatas or some shit. Oh, he's an 8. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it would be able to summon this one as well. But this requires you to play that shitty Fallen of Abias card. Okay. During the main, fusion level 8 or higher fusion monster from your extra deck by using monsters from hand or field as fusion. So I guess other decks can play this. If a face-up non-fusion fairy monster you control is destroyed by battle or leaves the field, you can target a level 8 or higher fusion monster in your graveyard and summon it. I mean, this is kind of cool. It only works after you've already fusioned another, like, twice, though. Walking Super Poly is bad. This? You mean Albaz? I mean, it's not that he's bad, it's that his targets are bad. Like, there's no broken. I mean, I guess Ash Dragon's pretty good, I guess. Stigmatica Curtain Rise. Oh no, we already read this one. This is the Rhoda or Teleport. I don't know, chat. In a vacuum, I kind of wonder what, like, this definitely cannot be played. I mean, I guess you're supposed to play this with these Stigmatica cards, but, like, where's the disruption at? I just don't. I understand, again, Rise sucked up all the good cards. Fucking true. I understand not everything has to be negation, but, like, why can't I at least just have, like, make your dude 0 attack in battle phase? Is that too much to ask for, chat? It's not like the card would be fucking hard to kill. It'd be easy to kill. You just wouldn't be able to attack it. The disruption is the attack. That's what I mean. But you can't even use it in the battle phase. Like, if I only use it in the main phase, people will just make other monsters. I guess good disruption will be the trap that nukes the field. You mean one of these? If a fusion monster was sent to your graveyard this turn, special summon one of your fusion monsters that is banished in your graveyard. It's definitely not this. Thank you very much, Spider Lord. By the way, I actually did 10 push-ups the last time, so thank you very much, Spider Lord 8678 coming through with the Twitch Prime resubscription. Dang, son. 33 months in a row. It's like 2 3/4 of a year of grown-ass manliness, or right about that. Because 36 is 3 full years, right? Yeah, 36 is 3 full years. So hold on, I think it's like 2 2/3 of a year of straight grown ass manliness. I guess disrupt. Well, I don't know, chat. How do you guys feel about this archetype? Unfortunately, after the stream ends, I'm gonna have to make a video on this. And I mean, they're like cute, I guess, but I just don't really see like the win con. And it feels like it should have some, like the way Yu-Gi-Oh is now, chat, with fusion summoning. Most archetypes that are good have some way of like cheating out fusions. Look at invocation. Let's use your opponent's graveyard. It's half the fucking battle. You know what I mean? And it gets you the monster back. Kind of feel like this archetype should have had something like that. You know? Doo-doo, they looked, yeah, they looked cool. And the story is cool, but like, I don't know, man. Like, okay, a prime example, chat. And again, maybe this is by design. Maybe they're making the new archetypes suck. Tri-Brigade is like, to me, is there just nothing here? Like, I can't tell if I'm pausing this or not. Tri-Brigade to me is like really interesting. And it is like power creep incarnate, right? Because Tri-Brigade like lets you link summon by like using your graveyard. And that's like really cool and interesting. And it's effective, especially when you summon like the Link 4 dude. And like, that's really nice. Like, okay, that's cool. You can win doing that shit. We've seen Tri-Brigade be competitively successful. But like this whole just, I'm gonna fusion summon, and if these dudes die, another one can summon. That requires you to fusion summon twice, and this archetype only has like 4 monsters. Like, I don't know, chat. I don't know if I'm seeing it. So, I mean, I'll make the video regardless. Honestly, kind of meh. Probably vote to mix in as a hybrid thing. Looks like a scuff version of Invoked. Maybe Konami wants more interactivity in the game. Instead, no, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be, so like, it doesn't have to be about making a big board, right? But shouldn't their disruption effects be more practical? Like I said, why can't I use the disruption in the battle phase? Usually if you want to adjust monsters' attack and defense, chat, what's the phase that's most valuable to be used in? Wouldn't the battle phase be the obvious answer? Like, if I'm going to, I mean, this is all through Yu-Gi-Oh history. If I'm going to cut your dude's attack down, wouldn't I just wait until the battle phase to where you're already locked in and you can't do anything else? Like, that's where the effect is the most valuable. So like, why wouldn't you give me the effect that, even if it was just in the battle, well, it would have been easy to kind of work around. But like, I don't understand why you can't use it in the battle phase. Like, I'm kind of mad at that. I'm not even talking about boards or negations. It's just, if you're going to give us disruption that is not up to par, like throw us a bone, chat. Throw us a bone. For now, World Child story, are you saying worse than the Albaz story? Worse than Dual Terminal? I mean, well, so the Dogmatica storyline is not over. I mean, it looks interesting, I guess. You know what I mean? You can use the fusion and the level 8 guy, the level 8 main deck thing. I mean, that's cool. I do like the fact that the level 8 chat, if you use it for a fusion summon, it instantly comes onto the field, and it's 3,000 attack, so it gives you a lot of damage. Like, that's really cool. But I don't know, chat. Hold on, one of these searches a monster, right? Hold on. If this card is sent to the graveyard, what's it called? You can add. Yeah, this one also replaces itself. This one adds a Speller Trap. So, but none of these. I mean, this Speller Trap is a Rhoda, but it also has a discard cost. I don't know, Chad. You lowered the video volume. And then pause it. Okay, I'm sorry for that. You can't use the negation effect on your opponent's turn. What negation effect do you mean, Big Pimpin'? You mean oh, hold on. I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about of this guy. Let's see. If a fusion, what's it called? No, I think you can. This just says if a fusion monster, Dixie or whatever is special summon, you can target an effect monster. Yeah, I think you can. Yeah. You're talking about the Maximus one. I think this card can, but I'm not like how you gonna feel? I mean, unless one of these cards do it. Like I think this trap lets you fusion summon. No, it doesn't. Or I get what you're saying, because like I guess it doesn't say the monsters have to be fusion summoned. A fusion just has to be summoned. Like I could see you summoning a fusion back, but like I still don't think I don't think you'd be able to do it like in a what's the word I'm looking for? Ideal situation. It would have to be like your opponent runs over, and I don't even know if this could work in the damage step. Your opponent runs over one of your fusion dudes and you use the field spell to summon another one and then you negate something, but like I don't know if it would even does that even do anything at that point? I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a month, so I'm right. Oh, by the way, let me show you something. It's not a cost, it's an effect. It works with Shadow and Dark. Oh, hold on, that might make things interesting. Okay, this is kind of cute, chat. So discard, according to Org, if they translated this properly, chat, discarding a card is not a cost. That is kind of cute. So, I mean, I don't really think that makes it significantly better. It's cute. You can use it with like shadows, but I don't think that makes it like significantly better. You know what I mean? Sick if Yu-Gi-Oh. Play Dark Worlds. Dangers. Don't dangers work even if they're discarded as cost? I'm pretty sure dangers work, yeah, even if they're discarded. Dangers just have to be discarded at all. Evil Maximus is a trigger effect, so can chain Borload Savage to stop it from equipping to getting the boost plus negate. I mean, yeah, in that one situation it's good. But most, I don't know, most extra deck monsters, chat, I guess, yeah, if you have them on field and your opponent summons a monster from the extra deck, you do get to negate it. Alright, I'll give you that. But that's kind of, isn't that situational, chat? Waiting for your opponent to summon their monster from the extra deck? Like, I guess if you have them on field and your opponent goes like Striker Dragon, you just negate the strike. Like, okay, that's actually kind of good. Just saying it's a trigger effect. Okay, you know what, chat? You're right. This is the good card in the deck. This is the only good card. Like, your opponent, you're playing against Dragon Link, your opponent summons Striker Dragon, you just negate the Striker Dragon. Like, that's pretty solid. You know what I mean? You don't even have to wait for them to go into some like powerful Link 4 or some shit. Like, just negate, you know, something small. Just negate the LP or whatever. Like, that's fine. Maximus pretty much summoned Dogmatica. Maximus pretty much summoned Dogmatica storyline version of the Antichrist. Oh no! Konami's about to piss off some very religious people, chat. She's stronger than Hinata. So it's a Lil Nas X archetype. Oh, I don't want to review these cards. What do I do, chat? I have to have some type of content to so basically I want people to know that I'm working on videos, and maybe by Sunday I would have 3 videos done. I'm not ready to pump out 3 videos though. I want to get to like 5, and then I'm like, I think I'm ready to roll. Do another domain video. You mean Fatal Core? Yeah, you mean this. Wait, what is? I'm trolling. I don't even know the name of the website. Do a video on the level 9 Synchro. I was going to, Selza, but like, what is there to say about the card? Like, so I was like, Virtual World can make it, but like, here's the question: like, would you? Like, it's cool, I guess, but I don't know. To me, there isn't like all that much to say about it. You know what I mean? Like, I think it needs the basically 5 monster effects to resolve, and then you get to. I wish it was like a field nuke instead of a, what's it called? They turned the Beru into a synchro speedroid scan. See, I was thinking more of just like mainstream archetypes like the first deck that I thought about was Virtual World, chat. That was the first deck that I thought about. Because making a quick video, I mean, I can still do that. Oh wait, here it is. I'm like, where is it? This guy. And then I was trying to think of like, what's the title of the video, chat? Chat, give me the title. Here, right now. Boom. Putting you guys on the spot. What's the title of the video? For Wolfer Yet, the Stellar Wind Wolf. This is stupid. Why do they have the word wolf in the name twice, or in the title twice? This is something I specifically don't do, chat. I don't use the same word twice in the title. Like, that's wolf. His name is Wolfer Yet. Why do you have to call him a wolf? Like, it's already implied that he's a wolf. That's dumb. It can be your own card. I know that. But still, like, activating, you have to get the 5. So, like, if you're summoning this on Virtual World, I mean, are you gonna make this? You're not making this before, like, Crystal Wing, because then you would just, like, lose all your shit to Nibiru. So you're gonna be making this fairly later into your combo. And I'm thinking maybe at most you'll activate 2 more effects after summoning him. And then at that point, you're relying on your opponent to use 3 more effects. Like, that could be kind of good against, like, Dragon Link. But against a deck like Invoked, not really. The only effect they need is, like, summon Alistair, activate effect. After that, they're basically good to roll. You know what I mean? We pretending 5 monster effects is hard. No, I'm not saying 5 monster effects is hard. I'm just thinking, like, is it really? Because this card also tributes itself, right, chat? Shuffle this card and all monsters your opponent controls into the deck. So yes, tributes itself, shuffles itself back into the deck, same thing. Read the whole notes. Chat, I read this. Oh, you mean this? I'm like, I read this card. I read it yesterday. This card is named after Wolf Rayet Stars. Okay, so it's named after stars. I mean, I kind of get that, but I just think it's kind of redundant to have to... If its name is Wolfer Yet, I kind of think it's redundant to just call it a Wind Wolf. Can't you Megamorph it? Who's trying to play Megamorph in 2021? Spy Fox. Like, really? Oh, excuse me, Atenza. That's what you're gonna do? We're out here trying to play Megamorph, chat. Is that what we're really doing? We're playing Megamorph in 2021. Be practical, chat. Be practical. And yes, if you increase this card's attack but it's not by its own effect, yes, you would get the effect. So, like, I think it would be better if this card was 3,000 attack, or if you only needed like 3 effects or something like that. I don't know. You're thinking too small brain. By the time this comes out in the TCG, it'll be a whole new meta, and combos will be different. True, but one thing remains the same. Level 9 synchros have not been historically popular, though. That's the thing you got to think about, Selza. Like, how many level 9 synchros, chat, have been popular prior to Virtual World? So don't give me a whole bunch of Virtual World. Like, prior to Virtual, what, Trishula, and like, that's it? Like, level 9 synchros they've never been popular. Virtual World, like, made them popular, but level 9 has always been kind of a funky number to work with. You know what I mean? Mistworm, not a very popular card, because Trish was just, like, better. You know what I mean? Mistworm, Blue Eyes Synchro, like, just, did I read the final Attack on Titan chapter? I don't read manga, but I do know For Neverworld said that here, I'll just show you guys the title. What the? Is this 7 Deadly Sins? What is this? I probably shouldn't.
You're such a fool. It's essential to be who you are. That means you and Rukia. Ichigo is still a kid who hasn't learned to stand up by himself. That's why he needs both you and Rukia.
Best scene. Don't spoil. I'm not spoiling it. For Neverworld. Ooh, wait. For Neverworld. The only anime channel that I'm sub to, it just said, like, I just kind of looked at the, what's it called? This is Attack on Titan's Attack on Titan's finale, and a lot of people hate it. Chapter 139, full reaction. So that's all I know about it, is like a lot of people don't like it, unless he's clickbaiting.